video for you guys today, but today, guys, by the time you guys are watching this video, it's the 10th of October, which means it's CPI day, guys. CPI gets released on, I think, about, if I'm not mistaken, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. Okay, but you may have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure it's 8:30 today, guys, in the morning. So check this out. Tomorrow, or I guess not tomorrow, but today is quite important. CPI forecast is at 2.3%. Okay, so the market believes CPI will come in at 2.3%, but previously it was 2.5%, guys. Now, CPI or inflation is going lower. Okay, the trajectory is lower and lower and lower, guys. That's very beautiful for markets. If I could see 2.1%, guys, 2.1% for actual CPI coming out today, that's it. Because be ready to fly if it is less than this, guys, less than 2.3%, right? It's below expectations, better than what people expected, right? So this is going to be massive. Watch very closely, especially if you are in any trades. Now, it seems as the S&P just hit a new record high, guys, right? Look at that. They're all, this is insanity, and it's going to go higher and higher and higher. Check this out. Nothing will make the markets go lower until the collapse. The collapse point is a different story, though. So for now, we're going to go higher and higher and higher, guys. Now, let us transition to something more interesting. End of the Ripple case appeal. 3 scenarios for XRP community. Guess what's happening today as well? At 2 p.m. Oh, really? Interesting. We got the Sunshine Act notice. Now, we have seen this meeting held so many times before, and nothing really came out of it, or nothing publicly, guys, because I'm pretty sure this is a private meeting status. This meeting will be closed to the public, right? So we don't know what they're talking about, though. What do we think, guys? Right? It's happening on the same day as CPI as well, which is weird. 1. Settled privately following the SEC executive meeting on October 10th. 2. The judge dismisses the appeal. 3. New SEC chairman on November 5th with case drop, guys. Right? So let us prepare for any type of scenario now. Remember, if CPI comes in beautifully, guys, bullish, right, the markets will rip. Please, God, please make our dreams come into fruition. Breaking. The SEC chair, Gary Gensler, says Bitcoin unlikely to become a widely used payment method. Crypto industry plagued by fraud. How we test sufficient for regulation. Check this out. He stated that, quote, "You want one currency unit because it's a store of value, a medium of exchange, a unit of account," Gensler explained. "It all has tremendous economics of networks, so it's unlikely this stuff is actually going to be a currency. It's going to have to show its value through disclosure, through use, the same way you pick amongst the thousands of securities that are listed on the stock exchange, guys," right? End quote. So he is right, though, because it would be better to use another network like the XRP ledger, right? Bitcoin has to go. XRP will fulfill its prophecy, guys. Now, for the everyday use case, such as buying coffee and such like small things like that, guys, I don't know about that. Maybe a different coin, but for a large use case, payments, you guys know what that means. Cross-border payments and whatnot. We got a video right here, guys. This is again. Please like today's video. This video will make you super bullish on XRP, guys, because it has been planned from the beginning of from the beginning of dawn. The original Ripple video, it's aging like fine wine, guys. Listen to this, okay? One of the oldest Ripple videos out there, guys. Ripple video out there.
Ripple is a great new way to exchange value, letting you pay people through your social network as easily as if you had your own bank. Ripple turns the existing trust on which trade has always been based into a free and secure financial network that serves your needs. You can create your own useful money with only a few mouse clicks. Organize child-minded or after-school programs in a way that fairly rewards everyone. Already have a tab with your friend? Great, now it works like a credit card. Whole communities can easily use Ripple to their advantage. You simply register and connect with people you trust. Now you can use your own financial node, issue valuable personal credit, Even see how creditworthy someone is in the trust network. It works with any currency, automatically converting as needed, and it's all completely accessible.
So it seems like they had the vision from a long time ago, guys.
Use your social network to make real payments. Ripple connects you with the people you need to know through the people you know. With Ripple, you simply deal with anyone, while Ripple balances your credit relationships and lets you make transactions. Everyone can make transactions through their social networks, sharing credit only with trusted partners, while Ripple safely routes value through chains of nodes connected by degrees of separation. Ripple transfers go through communities of people who know and trust each other, so you don't have to pay fees and have confidence in the network's reliability. Ripple lets individuals and organizations create a new financial option which completely suits their own needs. You'll make money work for you. Create your own powerful credit today and Rippleize your financial goals.
Interesting music of choice they use in the background, guys. Now, you can clearly see that from the very beginning, Ripple was building the infrastructure to move value in any currency, including Bitcoin. Still, now it is on a massive global level, right? Helping us transform a debt-based system into a credit-based system. Note what you hold. Wow. Very interesting, guys. Now, I wanted to point out that this video right here, guys, this actually wasn't Ripple or even a blockchain. It was an IOU system built by Ryan Fugger. Ripple bought the name and concepts. Right, to add on, guys, to make it more on scale. When we talk about Ripple targeting a specific use case, guys, yes, Ripple is older than Bitcoin. Check this out. Ripple, formalization of remittances and corresponding banking. Older than Bitcoin itself, Ripple emerged in 2004 as a mutual credit network, a time bank, or a local exchange trading system. The primary use case for Ripple was to provide an infrastructure for scaling up and other alternative currencies. Fugger 2004. Between 2012 and 2013, Ripple morphed into a distributed ledger technology, guys. The XRP ledger came into play. Wow. Right, so someone had a vision at some points, guys, but then that vision just got bigger and bigger and bigger, right? Like a snowball effect, guys. And it's getting bigger and bigger now, because now Ripple isn't only targeting money right now, guys. They're targeting other avenues, okay? NFTs, gaming. Look at how many different projects are on the XRP ledger, right? And now Ripple themselves came out with this. Blockchain is transforming finance from real-world asset tokenization to cross-border payments, but innovation needs clarity. Let's watch this video.
In relation to the state of affairs for blockchain adoption, we're at an inflection point.
Regulatory clarity and frameworks will enable innovators to have confidence in staying in Australia.
You can't have capital flows and you can't innovate without certainty.
Australia is a very large developed economy, which means that there needs to be easy flow of liquidity, easy flow of capital.
If we can have real-time payments enabled by blockchain, we're going to have a world where businesses are no longer acting as banks, but actually are receiving funds as opposed to waiting for them to be paid.
The Australian Securities and Investments Commission has an innovation hub, and that allows the regulators to understand how the technology works. It allows the industry to experiment in a regulated environment. Clear regulations.
Look how the world has changed from 2000 something, right? From the first concept of Ripple or this new system to 2012, 2013 to now. All we need is regulatory clarity, and it's go time. Other countries supposedly have it, has it, except America. But soon, that will come into play. Very soon, in fact. Next month, even.
Will allow innovation to stay onshore in Australia and allow the benefits of that responsible innovation to move to the real economy. If you're a responsible innovator, you're not looking at building for the next 1, 2, or 3 months. You're looking at building for the next 5 or 10 years. And what regulatory clarity gives you is the clear rules of the road, so you know what to build. There's so many use cases that I see as being valuable. There's remittances, gaming, DeFi, tokenization of real-world assets. There's digital identity using zero-knowledge proofs.
One of the most exciting use cases is bonds and tokenization of financial instruments, and utilizing tokens as a means of doing that, because you add additional information. It's not just about a digital unit.
What blockchain technology and digital assets do is remove frictions, increase efficiencies, and that affects many areas of business in Australia.
I just want to point out something about tokenization, guys. Now, the only reason I can short gold is due to it's being tokenized, right? Through blockchain technology, guys, right? Through this new system. If it wasn't for that, I'll have to go through some brokerage or something, guys, right? And enter that world. But I don't have to because it's tokenized, right? And that's literally coming for this entire world, guys. Anything and everything to do with this world. Tokenization will play a huge part in a new future, in a new system.
We're seeing really fast movements and clear movements from economies that we would like to compete with. We have a wonderful infrastructure. We need to take those opportunities and start running with it now so that we can catch up and leapfrog some of our big competitors in the space.
Come on, guys. I'm so excited. Rise! Networking effects coming soon. Ripple to Volunteer to XRP to Fed now. Building network effects on Ripple. Ripple plays a critical role in the development of the Internet of Value by initiating network effects, guys. It's all going to start with Ripple, documented as well. Right. Volunteer's platform can be used to settle through XRP. Exactly. Very interesting, guys. The Internet of Value, huh? It is coming, guys. 2 million RLUC burn at RLUC Treasury. Testing. It's about to go live soon. Launch soon, guys. That is the biggest burn, which is interesting. It's about to be a very beautiful rest of end of the year for us, guys, because here's why I think Ripple should file a cross appeal, right? XRP and oranges.
I believe that the contracts where they sold XRP to institutions are non-investment contracts. And I think there aren't a lot of people who agree with me on that, and that's fine. I don't care. That's kind of how I've been in my whole career, an outlier. But here's why. When these entities bought XRP at wholesale prices, meaning less than what it was trading for on retail exchanges, that was their objective, to make money as a wholesaler, just like any other wholesaler buys. Let's take an example. How about this one, Christy? How about oranges? What if somebody went to the W.J. Howie Company in 1946 and said, hey, man, I hear you're going to be harvesting an enormous amount of oranges. Sell them to me, and I will go and sell them to grocery stores all over the country or whatever. And I'm going to make a markup on the oranges. Well, the wholesaler's not going into business with W.J. Howie. The wholesaler's not sharing profits with Howie. They're simply receiving the commodity at a discount and going to make a profit selling it to retail. The difference between what they bought it for and what they sold it for is not an investment in the W.J. Howie Company. And therefore, that everybody in the right mind would agree that's no investment contract.
Wow, that's a very beautiful analogy used with oranges and XRP.
Well, in my opinion, that's what we've got with XRP and these sales to institutions. They were buying the XRP at a discount to sell to retail at a markup. They were not investing in Ripple, in the Ripple business, and sharing in the profits of Ripple. How do I know that? I know it for sure because there is a way to do that, and that's called buying stock in Ripple. Ripple is a private company, and you can buy shares on these exchanges that are doing secondary market trades for like employees or others who may have acquired shares in Ripple over the years. You can invest in Ripple, and that would be a securities transaction. But buying the commodity XRP at a discount for resale to retail in a markup is not investing in Ripple. I believe that very strongly, and I know nobody agrees with me because you have a contract, okay? You have a contract where it feels like there's an investment being made in the sense that Ripple is receiving money, for the XRP, and they're going to use the money to build, the Ripple infrastructure and the ledger and, talk to governments around the world about adoption and invest in the quote unquote SEC's favorite term ecosystem of Ripple and XRP ledger and ODL and all of that good stuff. That's true. But you know what? If you buy a bunch of oranges from Howie's going to buy fertilizer and more land and pay people and grow their business. It does not matter. Yeah. So in my opinion, I would like to see Ripple cross appeal and say those transactions with the institutions, even though there were written contracts, were not investment contracts because we were simply selling to wholesalers a commodity that they made money on a markup to retail.
And this is how I know this whole whatever's happening with the SEC case is very shady on the SEC part, guys. Right? Very interesting, very beautiful video indeed, guys. Please like today's video. But again, it's about to get hectic, guys. CPI comes today. All these news are tying in beautifully, and get ready for next month new SEC chair coming to play as well. Now, financial advice, let's prepare. But it was so face me, see ya.